Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ping here, and today I'm going to make a video about the website that I made for the NSS golf community. You can see over here that the website is called nssgolfshots.com. Please come check it out. I would really appreciate if you contribute to it. If anyone who's viewing this video could take a few minutes out of their day just to have a look around, just to contribute something to the site. So that being said, let's get into why I made the site, what it's used for, and where we go from here. So the whole point of this site is to have a library of shots. Okay, so in this case you can see I already uploaded 2 example videos where I took an albatross on this hole 14 and an albatross on hole 18, and the whole point of this is for 3 main reasons. The reason why I made this site, there's 3 reasons. The first reason is the fact that this is a great site for anybody who's new to NSS golf, or who already kind of knows NSS golf, who's kind of good at it but wants to learn. If you ever found yourself wondering how to take a certain shot on hole 14, for example, or hole 18, right? If you're ever on this island on hole 18 and you don't know what to do, you can come onto the site and you can see how people did it, right? This is a site where it's specifically designed for NSS golf, and anybody who's made a good shot can upload it and show it to other people. It can teach other people. I also have a tutorial section here where you can upload your tutorials that you made for the game. For example, I have a putting tutorial on my channel, so I uploaded it here. If you ever want to learn how to putt, come onto the site. You can search for a tutorial, for putting tutorial. You'll see it'll come up. Okay. The main reason why I made this site, apart from the fact that it's just helpful for anybody, is for the world record runs, for the people who are going for the top scores. Okay, I think right now the 74-point game has been beaten. I don't know if that's confirmed to be legitimate or not. So the only thing that's left is to either go for like a 74-point game and tie the world record, or go higher than that. I don't know if you can go higher, like a 78-point game or something. And this site is extremely helpful for that. If you're ever doing a run like this, right, if you're trying to beat your personal best score, or you're trying to go for a world record, and you find yourself in this exact scenario, then this is perfect, right? Because you have something to look up to see that, okay, this person shot with this amount of power, and they aimed right here on the mini map, and they had this amount of wind and this amount of yards. If your conditions are not exactly this, you can make a guess, right? You can definitely see, you can guess what your shot should be based off of this photo. But if your conditions do match, then it's perfect, because you can just copy it and it should in theory go in. Now, of course, there's only 2 pictures here, there's 2 images here, and that's not gonna help in any way, which is kind of why I'm making this video. I'm making this video so that you guys, whoever's watching, to please upload something. This is only gonna work if people do it, if people do something, if people upload. I made this site, I started working on it about a week ago and published it like 3 or 4 days ago, and nobody's really used it. Some people did make accounts on it, but nobody's really used it up until now. But another reason that this is also good to use is simply for publicity. If you have a video and you post it here, anybody can watch it, and it's great to have something that's specific to NSS golf. It's great to have a go-to site if you ever have some sort of question about a certain shot, or if you want to learn or whatever. For example, tutorials, right? If you have a tutorial, post it here. Anybody who wants to learn can come on the site and they can find your tutorial. It'll get you views, publicity, and it'll help other people. And that's really what this is all about. It's all about community and making this something that can be used by everyone, something that's popular, That's essentially my vision behind it. So if you don't have anything to do right now, go ahead, check out the website. There is an about page that explains everything. And if you're a developer and you want to contribute to the site, I do have a section for you right here. And if you want to support the website, the costs of running the server and stuff, you can do so here. And if you haven't joined the Discord already, please be sure to join it. It's we play and we have fun over there. We talk about strategies and all that good stuff. So now I'm going to show you guys how to actually upload something. So if you go ahead into the upload tab, you'll see that there are two things you can upload. One is a shot and one is a tutorial. So in this case, I'm going to show you guys how to upload a shot. Now I do have some rules here. The image must show the swing of the shot and what the minimap looked like, okay? This is so that anybody who goes on the site, if they don't have time to watch the video and just want to see how you took the shot, there should be enough information so that they can do that. They can just look at the shot, look at the picture, and follow what you did, okay? So when you upload it, make sure to pick a photo like that. Now, if you guys don't know how to edit the photo or whatever, the second half of the video is going to be about how to do that. It's going to take a few minutes, doesn't take that long, and it makes it well worth it so that when you upload it, it looks nice and everything. Essentially, you'll have an image, a YouTube link associated with the image so that I can verify that the shot came from you and that the shot actually got an albatross or a hole-in-one or whatever. You'll specify the hole number, the flag position. So for example, in this case, the flag position, it's just on the north side, so it's on the north side. In this case, it's sort of north but also down, so like or sorry, not, what did I say, north? This is, why did I say north? I'm sorry, east side. This is east side. In this case, you're going south and east a little bit, so the southeast side. This could also technically be east depending on how you look at it. So you'll put the wind direction, the wind speed, the shot distance, the units that you use, and you'll submit it. With a tutorial, you just put the title, whatever title you want, make sure it's relevant to the video, you put the link and what category it is, and whenever you upload it, I have an admin page for admins. It'll pop up here. We'll take a look at it, how it works. If you want to search for one, same thing, you put the conditions, you put the category for the tutorial, and that's how that works. For example, tutorial, I want to learn how to putt, I'll click search, bam, it comes up. For the shot, whatever, I don't want to type this all in, but if I put it in, same thing, it'll just pop up over here, everything that matches. So eventually, when there's like hundreds of uploads to the site, that's when it's going to get interesting. That's what the whole point of this is. Once there's hundreds and or maybe thousands of different uploads and submissions, we're going to get to the point where most common positions, most common shots have been already submitted, so that you can take a look at it. Eventually, I'm going to change this so that you don't have to be so specific in your conditions, where maybe someone didn't upload a wind speed of 13, but they did do it of 12. So if you just want to take a look at the whole number and just search just by that, that'll also be a feature very shortly. But yeah, like the whole point of the site, it's only going to work if you guys contribute something. It's only going to work if you guys make it work. So please, I urge you guys to upload whatever it is that you can. Take the time, 10 minutes out of your day, just to go through the site, just to go upload something and contribute something, okay? And maybe make this a part of your routine. If you're uploading something to YouTube and you already have the file, the video file, and you already have the thumbnail or whatever, go and upload it to this site too. It'll help people out, and it'll make sure that you know, people can watch your video and people can sort of get help from your video. So okay, let's get on to the second part of the video, where I'm going to explain how to correctly edit your photo. Now, if you guys don't have something like Photoshop, you can go on a site called Photopea. Photopea is basically exactly like Photoshop. You can see if I make a new project, make sure that your aspect ratio is 16:9, which is just the standard 1920 by 1080p or 720 or 1280 by 720 or something like that. You click create, you have a canvas, you can paste your image in here, edit it how you like. I'm going to show it to you in Photoshop because I'm more comfortable with it, but essentially Photopea and Photoshop are exactly the same, and they have more or less exactly the same tools. You're not going to need anything advanced. So I'm going to go into Photoshop here, and on my hard drive I have a hole-in-one that I recently took. So here it is. It was a 33 mile per hour wind condition on hole 13. I got a hole-in-one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot of when I took the shot. So here I had a full power shot, so make sure you get the meter correct. Make sure you get the power correct here. Make sure that you don't take the screenshot when it's like here, for example, because that's a noticeable difference. Okay, or something like here, for example. Make sure you look at the exact power, a full power shot in this case. And I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. I'm gonna go into my Photoshop, create a new document, paste in the shot, and then I'm gonna go back a little bit and find where the mini map was. So here it is. I'm gonna take the, oh, actually, you see how it says stroke 1? It's probably best if you can try to find the part where it shows you the amount of yards to go. So in this case it says 142 yards. I'm gonna take the screenshot here. I'm gonna paste it into the Photoshop. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get rid of all the unnecessary things. So I'll get rid of the, I'm only going to keep the information parts, okay? So I'll cut this part out, delete this layer, paste it as a new layer, and I'll rename it so you guys can sort of see this. So this will be the info layer. You want the info layer to be on top of the shot layer. So here's the actual shot. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up a little bit. It doesn't take that long. Once you know what you're doing, I'm going to go and click the quick selection tool. I'm going to expand the brush size a bit just to get this done faster. And is it not? I'm on the wrong thing. I should be on the info layer. So on the info layer, use your quick selection tool. Okay, if it picks up something that you don't like, what you can do is you can hold Alt and you can sort of redo that selection so that you get exactly what you want. I don't want these buttons, but I do want the mini map, so there we go. I do want these as well. Let's zoom in on that. I do want to include the irons because that's useful. You want to make sure the person knows what club you use. That's very important. So now I'm going to delete that. You can see we're left with only this, which is great. If you want to do a nice touch up and make the image perfect, that's always great. If you don't, something like this is perfect. Even though it looks kind of weird, it still tells all the information that's needed. There's 33 mile per hour wind. I aimed here with this amount of power with this club, and that's that. A lot of times your image won't line up properly because the game kind of zooms in when you take a shot. That's fine. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking for the information, the proper information. But if you do want to do like a nice little touch up and get rid of things that make the image a little bit messy, you can go ahead and do that. So for example, I'll get rid of these white lines that aren't really needed. And here's some white lines that are on the mini map that kind of don't fit right here. Okay, we can erase some parts of the image. There's nothing where the lines aren't clear. Okay, makes it a little nicer. Here I can erase it slightly. Just make it flow into the image better. Doesn't have to be perfect, guys. Don't worry about perfection. As long as the general purpose of the image is there, that's all that matters. And there we go. So I'll save this image. I'll make this a PNG file, and I'll name it something like hole 13, 33 mile per hour. Whoops, with 33 mile per hours wind. And I'll save that. Click OK. Now back in the site, we'll go to upload. I need to make sure that I find that hole-in-one. If I copy the video URL, let me just make sure, yep, this is the right one. So I'm going to go to the shot upload page, the shot upload. I'm going to paste it, paste the link. I'm going to find the image that I just made. The hole number was 13. And if I take a look at the image, the hole placement was a little west and south. So southwest flag position. The wind was going directly west. The wind speed was 33 miles per hour. The shot distance, I believe, was 142 yards. So now I'll click submit. It'll get submitted and it'll tell you image is uploaded and is pending approval. And as an admin, I'm able to take a look at what you submitted. So here I'll take a look at your image. I'll see, okay, full power shot, yada yada, all this information. I'll take a look at your video. I'll see, okay, looks like it more or less matches what it says. Did they actually get the hole-in-one? Let's see. Yes, they did. Great. I'm going to make sure that you selected all the correct categories. Hole 13, 32 mile per hour wind, da 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 da. Great. I'll approve it, submit. It says action successful for me, and now it appears in the gallery with the rest of the images submitted. The same process happens with tutorials. If you upload a tutorial, I'll need to make sure that you selected the right category, that your video was actually a tutorial for that, and that the title is something that's, you know, that's okay to be shown. And there we go. So now I can search it if I wanted to. Hole 13, 33, 142, what was it, southwest with west. Search, and there we go. It comes up, and I can see anything that I want with it. Okay, the search feature works for everyone, not just admins. And as an admin, I can sort of delete these. If I log out, you can see that it'll look like this to you. It'll just look like normal. So that's it. That wraps up the video for the website. Please, I really want this site to be used. I really want this site to have a purpose, because I think it's something that can help a lot of people, and it's only possible if people use it. So go ahead and use it. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me if you want something added or something that you don't like, if you want something to be changed. Let me know. You can always contact me on Discord. You can join the Discord on the about page. You can message me there, what have you. You can go to the GitHub and issue put some sort of issue in there, and I'll take a look at it. This is something that I'm kind of passionate about. I like the game. I like the community. I think you guys are great. But in order for this to work, I need you guys to actually use the site. So that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay tuned. I have a Road to Infinite video that's coming up very soon, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.